Welcome to Season 3 of the Dubai Connect podcast. I'm Gigi Rada Benitez, a certified international property specialist, connecting global real estate investors with the lucrative opportunities in Dubai and the UAE. And when you can't go to Dubai because it might be a little too hot, Dubai comes to you. So today I have a guest that you've probably seen on my previous podcast, Ksenia, all the way here from Dubai to talk about one of the hottest up and coming areas in Dubai. So actually, for those who don't know, Ksenia lived in Beverly Hills for how many years?
For 7?
Yeah, but you would never go anywhere else besides Dubai.
No.
And when I even tell you I want to move to Europe, you said, yes, when I'm old and I want to die.
Yeah, like when I'm gonna be like 99 plus. 99 plus.
99 plus. She always makes fun of me. So I am excited for you to be here to be able to share this because one of the things that I talk about, Ksenia, is that it's not like all of Dubai. I mean, you're not going to get defrauded because there's the Dubai Land Department that has all these safety measures in place. But that doesn't mean everything is a good investment. I've heard you say in my previous podcast, do you want to just buy something and have a property in the desert, right?
Yeah.
You just have land in the desert, or something, a building in the desert. No, you have to make the most strategic decisions if you want to have maximum ROI on your investment. And as we're catering to global real estate investors from North America, the UK, etc., there's this constant evolution of what are the areas to invest in, right? And we've talked about, of course, on our previous episode, Sobha Heartland, you have Sea Haven, that's right there on the water in the harbor. And there are all these areas that we've been discussing for the past year and a half. And one area that actually was not on my radar until recently is Motor City. And the only reason why it's on my radar is because when Sobha decides to buy a plot and build in an area, there's a reason. So that is why I'm invited you on the show today to share with our viewers why they should be paying attention to Motor City and why Sobha decided to build a Motor City. So may you share with us?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So Motor City, it is already established community. So basically people live there. So the community is fully finished. It is very nice, green community. 20 to 25 minutes from Dubai Mall, Burj Khalifa downtown, 20 minutes from Marina, about 17 minutes from Mall of Emirates, 25 minutes to GBR and beachfront. So it is actually like, anywhere you want to go, like 20, 25, up to 30 minutes maximum. But the community, like when you're gonna get to the community, you get a different type of vibe. It's not like this, kind of downtown vibe with a lot of tourists, with a lot of
madness.
Suburb.
It's the suburbs of Dubai, right?
Yeah. So it is like a vibe where, like family live there. So there is a lot of hospitals, a lot of schools. So family live over there. And also people who, let's say, work in these hospitals or work in the schools. So, this type of vibe that everyone walking at night or, all these kids playing on the playground till late and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So the community is already established. There is a lot of supermarkets, again, as I said, schools and kindergartens and stuff like that. So there is promenade where all these people walking and hanging out. And the thing is why it can be interesting to our investors because there is lack of inventory. So
that drives demand, obviously. Okay.
Yeah. So there is lack of inventory. The whole community mostly built with townhouses and villas.
Okay.
And I will give you one example. For example, a lot of real estate brokerage companies in that area. So, real estate agent is usually either single person or like young family. So they don't want or they don't need villa or this townhouse, even though they also lack of inventory, but they don't want. So they want apartments. So all my agents all the time will struggle to get apartment close to the work, close to the office because it just it just doesn't exist. Yeah. And there is some buildings which I wouldn't say even mid-rise. It's like kind of low-rise. It's like 6-7 floors maximum. But again, they are kind of old because the last handover was 7 years back. So, but even this old building, one bedroom, we're talking about 65,000 dirhams per year. So imagine 8 years
And they're
old
still being
building
able-
in Motor City, which
yes.
is like 25 minutes from Burj Khalifa downtown, 65K
Okay.
per year, dirhams. Yeah. So Sobha came up with this new project named Orbis. So it is basically 7 towers, A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Okay.
Interlinked with by one podium. And what we came up we came up with this idea to make it as a resort, to build it as a resort. So basically all the 7 towers interlinked with one podium, and on this podium you're going to have a lot of amenities. So there is massive list of amenities, including multiple swimming pools. So not just shallow swimming pool, but also lazy river and also beach edge. So the swimming pool with the sandy beach. Yeah, so beach volleyball. So all these like resort kind of activities. So a lot of jacuzzis. There is going to be big clubhouse with billiard, karaoke. And of course a lot of multiple barbecue areas,
How fun for a family to live there.
Yeah, toddler
Right?
zone. Yeah,
But even
kids
for, I
playing
mean, it's not
areas.
just families though, because you were saying that even professionals that work at the hospitals would also, this is be a place that they would want to rent, and not just long term. This would also be catering to short term rentals as well. You were talking about before we started filming, is that there are people that come out there that have to do short term rentals for whatever their reason is, right? They
For
can't
example,
commit
they
to a
don't
year.
want to give the checks, or they don't have the checks. Again,
whole year.
if you go back to, let's say, real estate agent, they don't have basic salary. And check from the bank you can order only if you're getting basic salary. So what do? They rent monthly. Like for example, sometimes owner don't accept substituted check like from somebody else, from third party. Yeah, so what they have to do, they have to rent monthly. So it doesn't have to be like crazy price, same as a daily price. Yeah, obviously it can be discussed between owner and tenant, but they rent monthly. So this is also part of short term. And if you're talking about long term, so my opinion is better to get over there 2-bedroom. Even they are not expensive at all. So the starting price for 2-bed is $450,000, and which is like, let's say in Heartland 2 you can get only 1-bedroom, or hardly
barely.
maximum 1 plus study.
Right.
Yeah. So this is like, but again, if you're planning to rent it as a long term, so my opinion 2-bedroom would be better. And 1-bedroom starting price $270,000. And the smallest 1-bedroom.
So, for example, the professionals, maybe they would be doing the 1-bedroom, but families, and you were even talking about, not
my
is it just
opinion,
schools, it's the
2-bed.
British curriculum
Yeah,
schools.
British curriculum
so
schools.
The demographic that Motor City caters to is a little bit different than JVC, right? It's
absolutely.
considered upper
middle class,
and professionals and families.
Yeah,
and you can tell that by the fact that you have the British curriculum schools there. It's an established community. You have the universities, the hospitals, etc. So that's what you're catering to. But yet, look at these prices. I mean, when you compare that, to here, San Diego, for example. So with regards to the amenities, you're talking about the lazy river and the sandy beach.
Yeah, a lot of courts, tennis courts, paddle tennis, basketball court, half basketball court, big clubhouse. Again, I'm gonna repeat with the karaoke, billiard. I mean, so we're gonna have some fun there.
Yes.
And so basically podium at the 7th floor.
Okay.
And then you have the stairs down, and then you have 4 floors of commercial areas.
Oh wow!
Such
so
a promenade.
Office spaces, etc.
Yeah, and this is already common. So basically, we're gonna arrange it as a common use area.
Okay.
So the other people from outside also can come to this promenade.
So what will you
So this
have
is like
there?
kind of center of attraction. So let's say there is promenade, 4 floors, with dine-in, dine-out, boutique, game zones, and stuff like this. And this is accessible for the whole community. And then couple of the stairs up, and then your own podium. Obviously, nobody can, use
So
it.
you'll be drawing people, like you said, as
Yeah.
an attraction
Yeah,
because of the
but only
restaurants,
to the ground.
Yes.
First
but to the
four
building
floors.
there.
Yeah.
Wow. And is
Yeah.
that already exist in other buildings?
It is in the Motor City. They have promenade right now,
Okay.
but it is my opinion again. It is too
Too old.
overcrowded, old and overcrowded because the whole community use one promenade.
Got
and
it.
as I told you, there is type of vibe that after work everyone go outside with kids, with families and stuff like that. In and out, like dine in, dine out. Supermarkets and stuff like that. So this is like I've been there because it was my favorite things over there.
Okay.
And I don't know why, for some reason they was only in Motor City, some UK brand.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was all the time going there. They was like they are still there. They're located in this promenade, yeah. In this promenade.
That's great. And then, of course, SOBHA, the brand. We've talked about this repeatedly, and someone can refer to our previous podcast, but not all developers are made equally. And I have to constantly press on this point because being in the United States, Canadians and North Americans are seeing advertising from all different types of brands from Dubai and the UAE. And one of the most important decisions you can make when you're investing in Dubai is who to invest with. The area, okay? And and it depends on the goals, right? Whether the client is looking to move there themselves with their family, or they're single, or they're looking for the short-term rental returns, long-term, or capital appreciation, etc., and what their budget is. And it's the developer that you work with. And SOBHA is one of the most reputable developers in the entire UAE. Awards. I just saw a news article that just came out about your founder being like the wealthiest Omani citizen.
Omani billionaire.
Yes, and he's the palace maker because of the quality. You were quality. And I've been in and we can show some video of me walking into the experience center to talk about that. A lot of people will call me and say, but this looks good. And I said, sure, that looks good on the surface. But what happens when you pull away that first wall? What's behind that?
Yeah.
And that matters in an investment because when it comes time to resell it, then are you going to be able to resell that product for maximum capital appreciation, capital gains, if it's a brand that doesn't have a reputation for the good quality? And SOBHA has probably one of the best reputations in the entire Dubai. Right?
And also, let's say earlier we were talking about these real estate agents. For example, people who don't have salary, so they'll have to rent like monthly. So it is still considered as a short term. So when it's short term, the whole responsibility of the apartment on the owner. So let's say I'm a real estate agent. I rented short term. Every month I have something, leakage AC. This you owner. Every month I'm calling you. You have to fix it from your pocket. After this, your net ROI, basically your net return
margins.
Yeah. So your net return going down,
but not with a brand as reputable as SOBHA. And you're not only known for your quality, but your customer service and the strength of the retail market because of the brand awareness and the strength of the resale market for those looking to invest. And then with this price per square footage in Motor City being so affordable, right?
Yeah.
So somebody who wants to get in on what's happening right now in Dubai, and the fact that we know
an established community, not to the desert.
So they're not waiting.
Not to the desert. Established community.
That's a huge difference because having been established, I compare it to another town that I'm thinking of right now. That's another city that's established, but that is part of the most expensive part of building a master community, and it's already established. So we're not talking about 5-6 years out. We're talking about right upon handover. This is already an established area, so that's going to really help with that sooner profit margins.
And proposed plan of Dubai, so it's not SOBHA proposed plan or my my personal plans. It is plan of Dubai. So basically you're gonna attach the map. So on the up right corner. So basically it is walking distance. Proposed plan of Dubai, gonna have a metro over there.
Perfect. So connectivity.
Yeah. And also connectivity regarding the SOBHA plot for Motor City Orbis project. So it is first junction when you come into Motor City,
Okay.
it is first junction. So from 9 to 6, as I told you, the mostly professional live there.
Okay.
So from 9 to 6, it might be traffic, in the morning and
Of
in the
course.
evening. It's
Okay.
like in any community, any family community. So, but this is first junction. So you will not have to stay in traffic if you're professional and working, let's say 9 to 6 or 9 to 7. Yeah. And it is just 200 meters distance to 311, one of the main highway in Dubai, and this is between Suqim Road and Al Qudra Road. So basically, Suqim Road barely has traffic compared to Hessel.
Okay.
Hessel always.
Yes, I've been there.
Always. Oh yeah, always traffic. This is again comparison to, let's say, GVC. You earlier asked me. GVC, it's Hessel Street all the time.
Okay.
Full.
So
This is Suqim.
Okay.
More or less, like barely.
Is the price
traffic.
per square footage comparable to JVC in Motor City, or is it a
Yeah,
little bit more?
yeah. No, it's not more. It's not more. So in GVC, basically, you have different ranges because you have the small private developers and you have also reputable developers over there. So it's like, so in GVC, it's like so different. It's literally from zero to,
Yeah, there's a wide range because of all the different developers.
Yeah, but the thing
Yes.
is, in GVC, it is oversupply. I mean, I don't say that
Not
there
for
is no
quality,
demand.
not oversupply for quality, but because there are so
But there
many
is a lot of
developers.
apartments. There is
Yes.
also villas and townhouses,
Yes.
but it is a lot of apartments. So what's going to happen by 2027? By the way, the completion of this project is end of December 2027. So what's going to happen by 2027? It is already oversupply based on today, 2024. Yeah, where Motor City, I just told you. I mean, if you want just your investment more safer, it's same price range.
Okay.
It is same price range.
price range.
You want no traffic, you want safer investment,
And with
go
a brand.
to more,
with
and with
Sobha brand.
and with better quality, just go with Sobha. If you want to, make your journey longer and want to, you can study some projects in GVC.
GVC.
Yeah.
So
You
let's,
might find
let's share
something
some
good
of
there.
the projections if we can. What would you say upon handover is the projected capital appreciation for your project, the Sobha project
Okay.
in Motor City?
I would say 10% per year from
Okay.
the total cost of the apartment,
Okay.
starting from today. If they're gonna buy today, they're gonna buy tomorrow, starting from tomorrow. Yeah. So what we are now 24, 3. Yeah. So around 30%
By handover.
by handover.
But on the total project, which you're only in it at that point, 60, is it a 60-40 payment plan? Or
It is 60-40
Okay.
as part of the promotion.
Okay, so then
right
it'll
now,
go-
but I think for the whole summer it's going to
Okay,
be 60-40.
60-40.
Yeah, maybe from September again we're going to go
So you're
back
basically
to
making
80-20.
you're making 30% on the total purchase price, but you've only invested 60%.
Yeah,
by
so
that
basically it's
handover.
50% on your invested money.
Yeah. And then long-term rental returns, what do you anticipate it to be?
Okay, so as of now, what I can say, let's say that buildings which already 7 years and 8 years old, I told you they are, because I checked it when my agents couldn't find the place. I was
Okay.
like, no, how come? Like, you cannot find the apartment in the area. So I was doing this with them. So it's 65,000 for one bedroom. 65,000 for one bedroom means it is around 8% for the old one.
Old one.
And low rise.
The 6
This
years
is
old one.
Mid rise and high rise, mid
With all
rise
these
and high
amenities.
rise. Yeah, no, there is of course basic amenities,
Okay.
but it is old. So
No,
maybe
what I'm saying
pool
is that
not
now
working.
you have Sobha that has
You know.
all these beautiful upgraded
yeah,
amenities.
this is a resort amenities.
Resort amenities.
Resort amenities.
Plus
yeah.
it's newer.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so if it's already getting 8% on
Yeah,
the old one.
they're like it's 7 to 8, so it's 65,000 dirhams. So if one bedroom, let's say 1 million, yeah, it's like 7.5 to 6.5 to 7.
7%.
6.5
Okay.
to 7. Yeah, this is what we have now in kind of old building.
And that's the thing about it being a developed area is we can actually look on the portal such as Property Finder and check what is the history of the rental returns. Okay, and then you do still anticipate some short-term rental return opportunities as we expressed as well.
Yeah,
And
I mean, they will not be huge or
Right.
something
It's a
because
smaller-
because it is not like, let's say, on the beach, right, on
Right.
the beach or something, but it's still like, I mean, it is still will be demand there.
and then
still
of
gonna be
course,
demand there.
no property taxes.
Again,
No capital
yeah.
gains
No capital gain
taxes,
taxes.
no capital appreciation taxes, and in a city where the population is expected to double in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
And there are all these initiatives. In fact, the most recent one, which I think attributes a little bit to what Sobha's entire vision is about the quality of life initiative of making Dubai more green as well, right?
Yeah.
And pedestrian friendly and Sobha, all of your developments are really green.
And pet friendly and pedestrian friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and pedestrian friendly. I think with the Quality of Life Initiative, it's that 20 minutes. The goal is within 20 minutes of every resident to have access to green parks, places to be able to walk, it's outdoors, etc. I mean, that's part of what I love so much about Dubai is that it's not just about investing your money just to make money, but they are creating this life for people that want to move there. Lifestyle.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
And it's
lifestyle.
not that this kind of stone jungle lifestyle.
No.
It is like more this green, pet friendly community lifestyle.
Which is why we have a woman who could live in Beverly Hills, but tells me, okay, I come and visit for a little bit, but I want to go back to Dubai. But I thank you for taking the time to come visit and be able to share with our audience because, of course, like I said at the very beginning, it's important to know what are the up-and-coming areas to try to get in when they can. And so this is the time.
This is the right time.
Right time.
Yeah, honestly, I also invested to more city.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was completely not interested in this area, but when I started to check it, to get to know better, went there, saw my agent struggling to find apartment for rent, so it just made sense so much. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm type of downtown girl. I never go like more than 10 minutes from downtown.
You are
from downtown.
But yet you would see yourself living in Motor City as well, right?
Sorry?
You would see yourself living in Motor City?
I can, absolutely yes. Like absolutely yes. Because I was so surprised because in my head it was like something similar to all these areas. To me something similar like GVC, GVT, Motor City, but they're all actually different. Yeah,
they are different.
Yeah, and Motor City I like the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we like it now. And we thank you for sharing, and we will share with our episode some of the photos and videos, etc.
Yeah.
And I encourage you to reach out to me now to start your investment journey. This is a great entry point as well, since the pricing is just so incredibly affordable. I thank Ksenia for joining us. I ask you to please like, subscribe, follow, comment, and wait for the next episode of the Dubai Connect podcast. Thank you.